There's a bird in the garden. I find it while trying to bury myself. My mum sent me outside to play while my dad was hanging his coat up. She says his work has stopped, so she needs to speak to him. She says we all have to be tough over the next few months. I don't know what she means. It's small and brown, a completely ordinary bird, but to me it's beautiful. Even the fleshy bits mixing pink and brown together like the coffee my mum drinks. She let me try it once. I did not like it. I wonder what happened to the bird. It looks too young to be dead. There's my dad in the garden. He tells me to leave the bird alone, but he's gone back inside before he sees me pick it back up again. I try and hold it, gently. My dad says I have a habit of being clumsy. But this bird is special. I won't hurt it. It's my friend. My mum says I should make up some friends now I can't go to school for a while. But I already do that. In my class I have the least friends, because no one wants to sit and make games with me. Should I give the bird a name? It would have to be special. A special name for a special bird. I can't give a dead bird a silly name. I can hear my mum and dad yelling in the kitchen. My mum is yelling louder. I wonder, did the bird have parents or a family? Did they bury it? There's a bird in the garden. I study its wings and feathers. I got a book about animals from the library a long time ago, and I don't have to return it for another long time. I've already read it, so a lot of it I already know. The cat eats the bird, then the bird eats the worm, then which one am I? I don't eat cats. My dad sits in the kitchen alone, watching me through the window. I don't like it. I try to ignore him, focusing on the bird. It's starting to go green. It's starting to rot away. So sometimes I lose it in the grass. Maybe a cat got it, like the book says. Maybe a cat grabbed it in the middle of the night while it was asleep, stole it from its family, and killed it. Did the cat bury it? There's a woman in the kitchen, and there's a bird in the garden. She's talking to my dad. I can't hear her, but she's speaking very fast. I touch the bird's beak gently, so its head doesn't fall off. I make it speak. When it was alive, it must have sung songs. I wish it could sing for me. It could sing me to sleep. I don't sleep very well. And my mum said ages ago, since I'm not at school, I can stay up late. My dad stays up late too. Once I saw him at 3 a.m. through my window in the garden. He was hunched next to the dirt. I was scared he'd find the bird. But he hasn't said anything. I won't tell him I saw him. There's a woman in the garden. She has a mask on her face. It looks like a beak. I try and show her the bird because they match. She scolds me. She doesn't understand the game. She's not even trying to play. She just keeps asking me questions. I don't know how my mum and dad are doing. My dad doesn't speak to me, and I haven't seen my mum for a long time. The bird is starting to rot away. It smells like licorice and something else. I hate licorice, but I don't hate the smell. I am scared the bird will disappear soon. Maybe the dirt's making it rot. Maybe I should put it in the freezer. But the dirt feels warm, not too wet or too dry. It's comfy. Mushrooms have even started to grow in the darker bit, a bit further away from us. I feel bad that I took the bird at all. Maybe its parents are also down there. Maybe a cat got them all. There's a bird in the garden. It's just me and the bird again, like how it should be. I pull off all the bugs off its body, and the woman is gone. I didn't want to talk to her because she didn't want to play. And I don't mind playing alone. My mum only wanted to play with me sometimes because she was always busy cleaning stuff up. My dad never wants to play. I hear him yelling on the phone. Would the bird want to play if it were alive? When it could fly wherever it wanted? But now it's stuck in the ground, like me. So playing might be the only good thing. I wonder if the bird got lonely down there in the dirt. I wonder how lonely I'll be when its eyes are gone. I read that the bones stay. I'm not sure I can play with just bones. There's a body in the garden. That's what the men say. The men who are all around it. They stand like a navy fence. They must mean the bird. They won't let me play. They keep telling me to go back inside. And they're digging up all the dirt and I don't know where the bird is. My dad says to leave them alone. They say for my dad to leave me alone. I'm not allowed in the garden anymore. I can't be with the bird. I can't even say goodbye. They won't let me look. It's not fair. I cry. One man comforts me, but he doesn't mention the bird. I wonder what he's upset about then. There's my mum in the garden. I hope she can look after the bird.